Meanwhile, a federal judge is temporarily blocking President Trump's plan to put 2,200 employees of the U.S. Agency for International Development, known as USAID, on paid leave. The aid agency sign already taken off of that building as the Trump administration claims USAID has been spending recklessly, namely on national major media outlets and international DEI programs. NewsNation's Mills Hayes is here to separate fact from fiction tonight on USAID and its work. And Mills, what is USAID originally intended for?
Hey, Natasha. Well, it's used as a way to help struggling countries. The money is used for disaster relief, prevention of HIV, promotion of democracy, economic development, and many other things. But the Trump administration says USAID had, quote, insane priorities, with President Donald Trump calling to, quote, close it down. NewsNation decided to fact check the noise and the spending ties to USAID.
Elon is doing a great job. He's finding tremendous fraud and corruption and waste. You see it with the USAID.
It's the end of an era for this USAID building in Washington, D.C.
The ripple effects are huge, and this will just drive such animosity and betrayal. Such betrayal.
Amy Usello has spent years working with USAID until the agency faced a stop work order from President Trump this week. The White House claims that USAID is funding DEI initiatives across the globe.
These are some of the insane priorities that organization has been spending money on. $1.5 million to advance DEI in Serbia's workplaces, $70,000 for a production of a DEI musical in Ireland, $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia, $32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru. I don't know about you, but as an American taxpayer, I don't want my dollars going towards this crap, and I know the American people don't either.
NewsNation fact-checked these claims by the White House, and while it is true USAID money went towards a grant in Serbia to advance, quote, diversity, equity, and inclusion, the other funding outlined by the White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, including DEI initiatives in Ireland, Colombia, and Peru, totaling about $150,000, was actually awarded by the State Department, not USAID. On the flip side, USAID has given out millions to fight AIDS in Africa, conserve the Amazon rainforest in South America, and gave $45 million to fund the UN World Food Program, among its other global donations. Back home, farmers and other American workers are also feeling the impact. American farmers supply over 40% of global food aid, but with the White House shuttering USAID, shipments of rice, wheat, soybeans totaling $34 million have been paused, according to the Washington Post. And it's not just economic concerns. The United Nations Aid Agency warns that more than 6 million people could die from HIV and AIDS in the next 4 years if the U.S. halts its global funding for HIV prevention and treatment programs. Natasha.
That number is staggering. Mills Hayes with that tonight. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.